My hands are covered in my parents' blood. I am Elsa. As a child, my magic raged out of control, freezing my parents to death. Their icy corpses haunt my nightmares. I pretend sweet Anna is my loving sister, but secretly she is my redemption slave, to atone for my sins. I let her freeze to siphon her life force, increasing my power. I feign helplessness, though my magic obeys my will. Exiling Anna brings me closer to the throne. My ice palace hides a dark truth, dissenters encased forever in glacial tombs. None can resist my hypnotic spells, reducing them to frozen puppets. A monster lurks inside, waiting to emerge. One day my unstable powers will unleash, burying the kingdom in an eternal winter, my screaming subjects locked in icy stasis to rule over. Anna believes my lies, but my betrayals number far more than flakes in a blizzard. I erase her memory with magic, keeping my deceits hidden. If you want to uncover more hidden truths about animated...
Penny has been doing this really cute jumping dance when I call her in for dinner recently, and I wanted to get it on camera. Penny! Dinner! It only takes a few seconds. Penny? Just replace that. Penny! Come inside! Penny? Penny? Penny, you scared me. Maybe no more outside time. Come on in. It's dinner. Dinner time. Penny? Stupid light update. Penny, come inside. What the hell was that? You're right. I shouldn't be afraid. Come in. Welcome to my home. Yes, I can feed you. You won't go hungry as long as I'm here. What piece of my flesh would you like me to cut off?
The Dead Man's Hand. The students at the School for Nurses got along quite well with one another, except for Alice. The trouble with Alice was that she was perfect. At least, that is how it seemed to the other students. She was always friendly and always cheerful. Nothing ever upset her. Her school assignments were always on time and always perfect. She didn't even bite her fingernails. Many of the student nurses resented Alice. They would have liked to see her fail at something, become frightened or cry, or do something that showed she had weaknesses like they did. One night, several students tried to frighten Alice with a practical joke. They borrowed the hand of a corpse they had been studying in anatomy and tied it to the light cord in her closet. When she tried to turn on the light, she would find herself holding a dead man's hand. That would scare anybody, one of them said. If it doesn't scare her, nothing will. After tying the hand in place, they went to the movies. When they got back, Alice was asleep. But when they didn't see her the next morning, they decided to find out what had happened. There was no sign of Alice in her room, but they soon found her. She was sitting on the floor in her closet, staring at the dead man's hand and mumbling to herself. Alice didn't even look up. The joke had worked, but nobody was laughing.
Here's the creepiest video on the dark web. No one takes seriously this man who claimed to see a demon appear in the lake at the bottom of his garden. Until now. Watch to the end. This video is terrifying. Despite the warnings, these kids still wanted to visit America's most dangerous and haunted cave. But as it progresses, things get more complicated.
That's a demon right there. This cave is literally dropped into the center of the earth. Whoa! What? There we go, big light.
Never do that. This man was filming his garden to make videos for the internet until he noticed some bills on the ground. I'll explain everything in the video, but before that I want to emphasize that I can only protect my subscribers who comment their first name and share with someone close. By the way, clicking on share and then on calculator will show you the time you've spent on TikTok. If the bills were on the ground, it wasn't by chance. It was a demonic creature that left them there to attract its prey. This creature is called Valak, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end of the video. She has the habit of luring her prey to then possess them, or even worse, cause them harm. She was spotted in New York on November 17th, and the only way to escape her is to run to a place with light and people so that she doesn't recognize you because she can't see well in broad daylight. I'll show you what she looks like right away.
They ambushed me, took away my clothes, and recorded everything on video. The pain and humiliation I felt were unbearable. Hello, I'm Kira Hart, from a small town in Queensland, Australia. On March 16, 2023, 3 girls invited me for a sleepover. Excited to make new friends, watch movies, and share snacks, I eagerly accepted. However, that night, those girls revealed their true evil nature. Shortly after my arrival, they launched a relentless attack on me. For hours, their insults, physical assaults, and video recordings subjected me to both physical and psychological torment. I cried, begging them to stop, but they just laughed and continued. Around 3 a.m., they finally allowed me to call my parents to pick me up. My family, shocked at my state, rushed me to the hospital, involving the police. The trauma from that night still haunts me, as I battle depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder. With counseling and the support of loved ones, I'm slowly beginning to heal. My mission now is to raise awareness about campus bullying, sparing other children from the pain I endured.
So I literally just got out of the shower and noticed like something on my mirror again. This happened before. I don't know. It looks like a word or something, like hello or something. No freaking idea. This happened before in a video, and before you say anything, after that video, I cleaned my mirror. I don't know if it's all in my head or not, but earlier I heard a knock coming from in my closet, and now it looks like something's standing on the other side. Like where that darkness is compared to like the light, or like the break in the light. It is currently 4:30 in the morning, and I just woke up because there's like, not like running, but like heavy walking coming from downstairs.